Hello, and welcome to the Water Research Center. Come on in. We're going to start in this lab. And Martin, why don't I take the camera while you tell us a little bit about what goes on in here?
Absolutely nothing. The end.
Okay, now this is our lab that we work in, so maybe we'll be able to say a little more about what goes on in here.
In this lab, we analyze water and soil from different transects in the Everglades, looking for water quality, water contaminants. So here in this fridge, there's a lot of water from different transects in the Everglades. We also have some soils that we analyze, carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus levels.
Over here, we have our centrifuge. Now, soil samples can be mixed with water so that the compounds within the soil dissolve and dissociate into the water. So we then centrifuge that to get the soil packed out at the bottom, and all the chemical information that was in the soil remains in the solution. And from there we can take parameters on the soil and we can better understand the soil's conductivity and specific temperature. Over here we have our fume hood. Now the primary use of the fume hood right now is just for making acid wash. Now acid wash is very important in this lab to ensure that all our glassware is clean and free of contaminants, because the contaminants could really affect the measurements taken. Now over here we have our 3 drying ovens. We have dry only, moist / dry, and our wet oven. Now in these ovens, soil and leaf litter samples are dried so that they may be ground into a powder and, like Martin said, analyzed for total carbon, nitrogen, and phosphorus levels. Martin, do you want to tell us a little about your favorite station here, Acid Wash?
It's honestly not my favorite station, but as you can obviously see, all the equipment that we use cannot be used again unless we wash them with acid to have it free of the contaminants. Once all that is done, we could take this equipment to the field or use it to work in the lab again. So that goes glass materials and plastic materials. And as you can see here, we have some glassware soaking in acid. This is 10% hydrochloric, and
10%.
And then here we have 0%. And this bath is just deionized water to rinse the acid off. And once we soak it in DI, we put it on a drying bench and wait for it to dry so we could use it.
Now, we've talked a lot about what we do here, but what's really the reason for all this? Well, all the data that we collect goes to the Everglades Conservatory, and basically we use that data to help understand what's currently happening and the changes occurring in the Everglades and South Florida marsh ecosystems. So that really gives us a better understanding of how we can continue to preserve and maintain a very delicate balance in the ecosystem. Over here we have chemical storage. Personally, my favorite chemical that we have in storage here is the chloroform. So, whoa, there's like some on the exterior, you can smell it. It smells like almonds, it smells like candy. The outside is sticky. Yes, especially chloroform on the outside of this. But Martin, you want to tell the audience a little bit about the use of chloroform in this lab? The use that we have for it?
The use of the chloroform in this lab is to inhale to get high and pass out from all the hard work that we've done.
That's exactly right. Well, chloroform makes makes a very good solvent. So it's used to dissolve a lot of compounds that would usually be insoluble in water or alcohol. Okay, so join us next week, and maybe we'll go into the other labs. It's currently under construction right now. There's doing some construction being done in there, so that's why we haven't gone there today. They have a lot of cool stuff that's radioactive, so we'll take a look at that. Thanks for watching. Oh, hi. Welcome to the Water Research.
Man, we recorded more. I feel like shit.
Martin, I don't give a shit.
I know you know.